Welcome in, guys, to the final game of the season between the Central District side and the Otago Volts. The Otago Volts have been in good form of late. We've done some really good things. You'll see the domestic tables. We're probably not going to finish last, which is going to be a rare feat for us. We're on target to probably get our best ever finish. As you can see, we've been wooden spoons the last 4 seasons. Obviously, I want to rectify that and become regular champions. As you can see, there's some of the results. We've won a few titles, a lot of runner-ups. But yeah, now it's time to start moving up the board in the first class. So we have had some good results of late. So you guys are here, of course, for the Wellington and the Central Districts games. We had a draw against Auckland. Auckland posted 372 with Bradshaw 115 of 191 deliveries, 15 boundaries. He was well supported from Aram to Bark at a very key moment in the thing. True Scott 4 for 83, got his best ever figures. 4 for 74 for Hall, 2 for 88 for Bickerton. In response, 285 all out. Max Turner, 97 of 189, 8 fours, 1 6. Finn Allen, 84 of 203, 8 boundaries. Glenn Phillips, 44 of 88. 3 for 85 for Lampard, 2 for 72 for Walker, 2 for 39 for Bradley, and 2 for 52 for Burrows. Auckland got through to 305 for 5, initially been 104 for 5, with brilliant bowling from Hall, who's starting to come on a wee bit. His bowling form has been reasonable in the campaign to date, and you're going to see him pop up again with 1 for 55 for Bickerton. Bradshaw again with 110 of 154. I think all his hundreds basically have been against us over the years, and Mitchell Ram bringing up another 50 there. In response, 241 for 8. Had to bat 102 hours, really had to toil away. Turner at 66 of 184 deliveries, 6 boundaries. Cox 52 of 130, and a lot of people hanging around a long time there, which was good. Burrows 474 was the pick of the bowlers there. So well fought draw there. Then we played Wellington. Wellington got through to 602 for 7 with Conway at double 100, 234 of 422 deliveries, 25 fours, 3 sixes. Dickens 105 of 162. They put on a good partnership together, 15 boundaries there. Johnson 60, Denver 89. Phillips, Smith and Savage come out and played their roles as well. 3 for 100 for Peterson. That was one of his better performances of the season. I thought Truscott did pretty well. None for 87, 2.72 his thing there. Bickerton toiled, 2 for 194. Really couldn't do too much. And Glenn Phillips bowled 13 overs, 1 for 63. In response, we got 561 with Savage going through 78 overs, 5 for 196 and 70.2 overs for Ames, 5 for 174. 300s in our innings, 137 the Snuff, 288 deliveries, 13 fours, 2 sixes. And Snow, since we were last here, got called up to the New Zealand side. He's had a wee series against Pakistan, did reasonably well as well. Good to see he's in the mix. He's only 22 years of age, only going to get better. Finn Allen getting another 100 this season. He's got 200s against his name. And Glenn Phillips with 106. So great performance in response to their big score. Wellington can only get to 81 for 2. Conway 37 not out of 78 deliveries. And deserved man of the match. So this is our first win of the season. We picked up a win against Northern District. Bowled them out for 259. We probably should have rolled them for a bit more. Had them 78 for 5. But Maeva Ave, who's played for Otago Volts, 80 off 189 deliveries. 8 boundaries there. Allen 41. Heath 33. Got them through to a decent score. We gave Liddell, the Australian guy, a bit of a run. He just filled in. 2 for him, 2 for 30. Pick of the bowlers. Everyone else got 2 wickets though. Fulcher, Hall, Brady and Peterson amongst the wickets. Just got slightly ahead of them there. 287 we posted with Aswood 53 at the top, who's had a wee bit of experience for New Zealand as well. 450s 100. Magnificent form he was in for them, so she'll get more opportunities. 65 for Marcus Taylor. And a couple of decent scores from Finn Allen and Fulcher, 34 not out. Got us a wee bit ahead of the Northern District side. 5 for 111 for Williams, 3 for 99 for Sears. Northern Districts did pretty well in this innings, 350 all out, with Barry Heath, a batsman batting that low, getting 117 of 249 deliveries. 74s, 1 6. A couple of 40s in there from Cocker and Allen. Hall, best ever figures, 6 for 102. And we were talking about his career. 27 wickets to 27.26 this season. So he's just starting to come of age and hoping they can get those numbers down over the season. 3 for 88 for Brady. Liddell, 1 for 53 as well. So we got through to 324 for 5. Brilliant effort in the run chase. Aswood with another 50. Lewis, of course, you remember him from that famous episode with that big double ton. He's just getting used to this level for first class. 76. 60 off 101 for Taylor. 83 off 139 for Phillips. Batted beautifully with Fulcher. Looked pretty dicey at 231 for 5, but these two together did a really good job. Really wrapped with that. And we, in the last game, beat Wellington. 263 we posted first off 93.3 overs. Big efforts, especially we're 109 for 7, 154 for 8. Peterson 63, Hall 30, Kitson 25, and Brady 26, showing the batsman how it was meant to be done. Savage 4 for 101 and Bond 2 for 53. The spinners pick up quite a few wickets against us. That's a work on for us. Bowled Wellington out for 237 with Kitson 5 for 69. He's starting to come a wee bit onto it as well at the level. So a few players starting to hit their peaks, which is good. One for Brady, Hall, Fulcher, and Foxcroft. And we had surprise lead. Got through to 376 for 8. We really ramped it up here. We were aggressive. As you can see with the strike rates. 95 for 79 for Ashwood. 14 fours, 1 6. Glenn Phillips and Foxcroft both picking out 77 apiece. Glenn Phillips the more aggressive batsman. 77 off 51. 10 fours, 4 sixes. Foxcroft 11 boundaries in his 77. Fulcher did a good job there as well. And we bowled them out for 209 with Kitson picking up a 10 for in the game. 5 for 66. A couple of 2 fors for Brady and Hall. Foxcroft with a 1 for. So good efforts of late. We're playing the top of the table Central District side. Can we get a few results to go away? Who are Canterbury playing in the final game? We want the all teams. We want the first class league. So Canterbury are playing Wellington. So pretty much would need a draw in that game somehow, and we to get somehow ahead of Central Districts. We're going to have to play well. Just a wee note this season, Fred Sutherland, a wee bit out of form. He's got 250s, 100, average of 26 in the Test arena. He's been good form in the one dayers, reasonable in the T20 internationals, but yeah, a wee bit down in his numbers this season. So hopefully Fred is not dropping off too early there, but he is getting an opportunity today. He adds a wee bit of class to our lineup. We will probably stick with this lineup here just because I want to give Peterson, Hall, Kitson and Brady just that it's a wee bit more experience as well. Obviously we've got Williams and Kay back into the team as well. I might chuck in Williams actually just to get in for maybe Brady. So we've got a good operator at one end. Brady has shown a wee bit of potential there. So pretty tough match. Just going to have to get favourable conditions. Going to have to bowl first. We'll bowl for a little bit of regression because it has worked in the last few games. And Peterson amongst the wickets already. There's a wee bit of swing available because it is overcast. As we've got the wicket of Wales for 0. It's a like to be bowling quite aggressive here. Decent start with the ball. Hall and Kitson. So these two are remarkable improvers this season. So we've got another wicket. We've got the wicket of McRory. 18. So nice start for the bowling unit. Kitson's been a wee bit expensive there, so he'll be out of the attack now. So we're going to open up one end, just bowl tidily with Foxcroft, who has improved, I have to say. He's sort of matured. He's picking up a few nice wickets. So his career for Otago is just getting better all the time. Obviously, very respectful numbers now. He's done a wee handy job with the ball here and there as well. He's only 30, so he's got plenty of time under his belt. Kitson out of the attack. Bring in Peterson again. 94 for 3 after 32. Pretty even session, you'd have to say. Central Districts winning a result there. 90 for 2 for Wellington there, and 106 for 4 for Northern Districts. Trying to get through a handy amount of overs for Foxcroft. Obviously, we want to give our main seamers a bit of a rest if we can. Haul into the attack as well. Up in the aggression here. Just trying to search for that fourth wicket. Might have to peg it back a little bit just to... Yeah, just because they have started to get on top. Will Young, 76 of 147, 10 boundaries. 49 of 110 for Williams, who looks like a promising up-and-comer as well. He has played a test match. So, Tendeville, day one. 199 for 3. 65 overs gone. 203 for 5. Well, both teams batting reasonably well. And that Kitson's finally got the breakthrough. He's got a wee bit of hoop there on Will Young. Good innings from Will Young, though. 96 of 190. So we'll keep him going at one end. Let's get through that initial thing. Foxcroft, 20 overs, 154. He's been pretty tidy there. He's kept an end under some sort of pressure. We've got the new ball. Obviously, we're looking for wickets with that new ball, so we'll up the aggression a little bit, as Williams will pick up the wicket of the other Williams on the other team. He's gone for 86. You'd have to say it's been the day for the Central District side. They batted beautifully. 320 for 5. 286 for 9. That game's relatively even. 97 for 6. Auckland struggling a bit there, which is good because they are in last at the moment. So Kitson will pick up the wickets. Picks up his second. Right, so we're just getting our seamers and plenty of work here. So Myerscough and Ward are looking quite good at the moment. 385 for 6. We'll bring in some off spin of Foxcroft. Peterson will operate at one end as well. 523 for 6 after 130 overs now, so there is a good amount of work being put in from the Central District side. A lot of contributions. And Peterson will finally get another wicket of Myerscough for 81. Brilliant batting. Chris Ward, he can bat a little bit as well. As you can see the numbers there, he's no slouch with the bats. So we're going to have to bat well in this game. A beautiful delivery from Foxcroft. That is absolutely delightful. Out for 3. Right, so we've got through a fair amount of overs here at the moment, so we'll just up the aggression again. Williams will pick up the wicket of Rutherford. 500 up for Central Districts. They're not probably going to lose the game from here, Central Districts. We're just going to bat well and bat deep if we can. Rutherford, good cameo towards the end. I was trying to pick up that Rutherford player, Morris Rutherford, at some point. He's got a reasonable statistics. But yeah, a lot of toil there. Williams 3 for 85. Good to call him in. Kitson got through a fair amount of overs. 2 for Foxcroft, 2 for Peterson. So Max Turner and Bruce Aswood will start the innings for Otago. And they'll be just looking to bat some time and get through a decent amount of the game, just to put the Central District side under pressure. Wellington, Canterbury. Yeah, Wellington could be anxiously watching this result now because they're in front of this game. 34 without loss. Good shot from Turner. Works it away for 4. He's gone for 24 though. Brings Neil Lewis to the crease. Hopefully Neil Lewis gets that little bit. Oh, it's a back-to-back breakthrough. That's big for the Central District side. I was going to say Neil Lewis, hopefully will get that experience overseas again with the team he played for in the Caribbean 20 over league. So he got a wee bit of experience there. The relatively okay. His strike rate wasn't that great in the 20 over comp, but that's sort of given them that experience to really start to dominate the attacks here. He's tried to go for it there. He's gone for 4, and it brings the out of form Fred Sutherland. One of the rare instances he's out of form. Be a good time for him to get back in form today, as Otago have slumped to 65 for 3 after 23 overs. Sutherland hits that down the ground beautifully. That's a 4. He'll look to score quickly still, Fred, and try to put pressure on the bowlers. It's a good shot. That's 4 more. So 78 for 3 after... It's going to roughly around 3 and over. It's sort of slowed down a wee bit now as we've just tried to settle into a groove. Sutherland works that down fine for 4. It's a good shot from Glenn Phillips as well. These two are key men. They played a lot of cricket around the world. Obviously, Fred Sutherland's played a lot of county cricket, a lot of international cricket as well, and is world class if he gets in. He's looking to settle If he can settle Fred, he can bat deep. It's the key. It's really working hard just to get that partnership established. No, that's... Don't know why he's holding his ribs there. He got hit on the knee roll. It's good shots. It's drifting onto the pads. That's 4. It's just swinging down leg. Just got to get through the end of the day and working that fine to third man. That's 4. So 125 for 3 after 43 overs. And we'll check around the grounds. Wellington are sort of batting beautifully there. Auckland Northern Districts. Pretty tight game there. Just want to get settled in again. Obviously, this is an opportunity for the Central District sides to maybe take a few out early while these two are resettling. Decent over for Fred Sutherland. It's working it fine again. That's another boundary. That's 50 for Fred. He's been all out of sorts for the test side. Let's work that fine again. That's 4. Starting to hit his straps now. Love to get some form before they go on tour again. The Black Caps for the Black Caps, Sutherland. Love them to go big here. These two are very crucial to our chances of just maybe drawing this match, batting substantial time out of the game. So that's 50 for Glenn Phillips. Well played. He's been in good form this season as well. He's 32 years of age now, Phillips. Lot to offer still for this Otago Vault side in terms of his experience and quality. Good shot. That's cleanly hit from Fred. 185 for 3. Inside the bat, Phillips will be kicking himself there. He's gone for 58. Brings in Anthony Snow. Just made an impressive start to his Black Caps career. Just looking to get himself in. Not many boundaries of late. 198 for 4. Sutherland beats the diving Whitish third man. Gets the boundary. The two left-handers looking to combine to get something decent on the board. Foxcroft, of course, has got a lot of test experience as well. He's been around the scene a long time. He's got 13 50s, 300s there, 8 50s, 100 in the one-day internationals, and he's been reasonable in the 20 over international stuff as well. So credit to Foxcroft for continuously improving his craft at the international level. Didn't really show up for Otago for a long time. Just the last couple of seasons, he's been quite reliable where he's been. And Fred Sutherland brings up 100. That's a familiar thing when he plays for the Vaults. His home province. Looking to go big here, Fred. He needs support, though. Oh, Snow gets away with that. Grab the single. Haven't taken the new ball yet, the Central District side. They finally have taken it. Otago side are just frustrating the Central District side. They are very nervous at the moment. Otago look to bat deep as possible. Just batted over 100 overs here. 279 for 4 off 102 overs. Fred Sutherland 119 of 239 deliveries, 15 boundaries. Snow 46 of 140. Just the 2 boundaries for him. And that's the 50 for Snow. Patient innings from a very promising young man. Done is what is required, which is bat time out of the game. If they can force Central Districts to bat again, it's practically almost probably game over. Canterbury need 500 to win, so Wellington are probably favourites there to probably close that out. Auckland need 200 to win there. 310 for 4 now. Sutherland rocks off the back foot. That's a beautiful shot. That's 4. 134. New user record partnership, Snow and Sutherland. It's a good shot. down the ground. Moves into the 140s, Fred. What's his highest score for Otago? He must be closing in on that. 167. Like, he hasn't played that many games for Otago over the years, but he's got impressive numbers. As you can see, 1650s, 900s, average 62. 65 in the one-day format and 44. That is sublime. Looking to improve that 167 score, though. And that is 150. It's a good shot. Works it off his pad. That's 4 more. Still only the 2 boundaries from Snow. He's just nerdling it round. Absolute patience from him. It's a good shot from Sutherland again. 368 for 4 now. Highest innings for Fred Sutherland. User record for against Central Districts. End of day 3. 374 for 4. Only trail by 131 runs. Central Districts have to bat again, which really hurts them. Canterbury effectively gone in that match. Auckland are in a interesting run chase against Northern Districts there. Oh, Snow's gone early on day 4. He will be trapped. LBW for 83 off 263 deliveries, 2 boundaries in that. Brings Foxcroft to the crease. Oh, Sutherland's gone for a wild swing. He's got away with that. He's been dropped. This is good from the Otago batsmen. They've batted long periods of time here. They've just frustrated the Central District side. Zach races away for 4. Only lead by 103 now. Leads under 100, so this is likely a draw this game. We're just going to bat into a position where we're safe. We can just keep batting if we like. Incredible patience. Some good shots. That's worked fine. That's 4. And Fred Sutherland has brought up a double century. His first double century for Otago. He'll be looking to bat as long as he can now. Maybe setting his sights on an even bigger score. Some big scores over his career, Fred Sutherland. Plenty time to bat too. Oh, he's got one to go past the diving slip. Central Districts have taken the second new ball that they've had in this innings. And that's whisked off the bat. That's a beautiful shot. Oh, that's another diving shot from Fred. Played a few risky shots of late. Lunge interval day 4. 466 for 5 with Fred Sutherland 229. Foxcroft 35. This is... Oh, Auckland have beaten Northern Districts, so they'll finish ahead of Northern Districts here. We'll probably finish with 5 points from this game. Oh, Fred Sutherland has finally been dismissed. Brilliant innings from Fred, though. He's gone for 234. 475 deliveries, 27 fours in his innings. Peterson gets one away for 4. A few lucky shots coming off the bat of Otago's batsman now. Beautiful shot from Foxcroft. 495 for 6. Peterson gone for 15. Just a matter of time before the innings wraps up. Gone for a duck. 500 up for Otago. Effectively have cancelled out the Central District score. Shot. That's the lead for Otago now. It's 50 for Dean Foxcroft. He's batted quite patiently there. He's deserved that. Works District's at 9. Past the keeper for 4. Through a big lot of spells there, bowlers. 14 of 39 for Williams. It's about to wrap up this innings. And beautifully caught in the slips from low. Rutherford picks up another one. So the innings ends at 529. Special innings from Fred Sutherland, who was completely out of form going into that. Canterbury are not going to be winning that. I think Wellington may get the title here. We can bowl quite aggressively here because there's nothing riding on the game. Good delivery. Shapes in. Wales is gone for 9. Peterson amongst the wickets as well. Good wicket of Will Young. And just the ball doing a wee bit here. So 21 for 3. I need a good amount of wickets early on here. Central Districts lead by 33. Hall will pick up the wicket of Williams. Hall will pick up another one. So McRory is out. That average is coming down all the time for Hall. He's snuck it under 50. But 30 wickets at 28 this season. Massive improvement. Peterson back into the attack. So the wicket of Clarkson for 4. It's been a good bowling performance in the second innings from Otago. They're not going to win the game, but they've given Central Districts something to think about. 139 for 7. We only get 5 points from the game. We finish in 5th, so it's an improvement from last season. But the winners are Wellington this season. They did one better, but that's a good sign for us. We have improved. We've been 5th and 6th. That's the best, one of our best finishes. Didn't lose a game this season. So you guys smash the like button for that one and share with a friend. Next up will be the season review.